Yes, dear students. So today's topic is direct and indirect speech, which is also called reported speech or narration. Now, every day, every speaker expresses his thoughts and feelings in words and sentences. So whenever a speaker speaks, that is called narration. So you narrate your thoughts. Expression of thoughts and feelings can be made in two ways. One is the narration. Uh, you can say that is direct narration, which is called the direct speech, and indirect narration, that is indirect speech. So that's why this direct indirect speech is also called as narration and reported speech as well, because we report what someone has said. Either it can be reported in direct speech or indirect speech. Now, if you see the reporters, what they report about an incident, they report about what someone has said. So when they are quoting the exact words, that becomes a direct speech, and when they change the words and report it in their own words, that becomes indirect speech. So let's know more about direct and indirect speech. Let's understand this topic. So direct speech is a report of the exact words used by the speaker or writer. So when the actual words are spoken by the person, so those spoken words are reproduced exactly what has been said, that is direct speech or direct narration. And direct speech is always enclosed within inverted commas. The words exactly quoted as put into the inverted commas. It should be word to word as spoken or written by someone. As for example, the teacher said to the students, "You can go." That means someone said that the teacher said to the students, "You can go." You can go. It is the exact word said by the teacher which has been reported here. Indirect speech, when we report what someone has said in our own words, that becomes indirect speech or indirect narration. And here we do not use inverted commas, and we also do not write the exact words as spoken or written by someone. So the teacher told the students that they could go. Now see here, the inverted comma has been removed. We have brought certain changes while transforming the sentence. That conjunction is added there, and the tense has also changed here. So certain changes undergo when we are transforming direct speech into indirect speech. And this is what we are going to learn. What are the rules? What should be kept in mind while transforming a direct speech into indirect speech? And before that, it is important to understand the two parts that we get in a direct speech, because it is important for the transformation of sentence. One is the reporting verb, which is who said to whom. Jaise the teacher said to the students. So that part is the reporting verb, and the reported speech, it is the exact words spoken put within inverted commas. So जो inverted commas में statement डाली जाती है वो हो जाती है reported speech. तो direct speech में दो हिस्से हैं, एक होता है reporting verb और दूसरा है reported speech. इसको आपने ध्यान से याद रखना है. So जब हम डायरेक्ट से इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में कन्वर्ट करते हैं, few things follow. First one, the inverted comma will be removed. जो inverted comma है डायरेक्ट स्पीच में, वो indirect speech में remove हो जाता है. We add conjunction that there. Then tense of the reporting verb, that is never changed, but the verbs in reported speech undergo a change. So change in verbs is brought about. Then there are changes in the personal pronoun. This is very important part. Changes in personal pronouns. Then changes in nearness of time and place. That means to words denoting nearness of time hai, jaise today, now, it is changed. The nearness of position, this, here, that is also changed. So we will learn all these one by one, how to bring about change when we are converting from direct to indirect speech. What are the rules? What are the things that should be kept in mind? So सबसे पहले we will learn about how to change pronouns. सबसे ज्यादा confusion भी students को इसी में होती है, but with the simple sun rule you can change the pronoun very easily. S-O-N, 1, 2, 3. S means subject, O means object, and no change. And this refers to the reporting verb part. 1, 2, 3. This refers to the pronouns. 1 means the first person pronoun. 2 means second person pronouns. And 3 refers to third person pronoun. प्रोनाउंस की भी आपको अच्छे से जानकारी होनी चाहिए. जैसे जो प्रोनाउंस है फर्स्ट पर्सन, नॉमिनेटिव केस, पोजेसिव केस, ऑब्जेक्टिव एंड रिफ्लेक्सिव में कौन कौन से होते हैं. जैसे आई नॉमिनेटिव में होता है, पोजेसिव में माई बन जाता है, ऑब्जेक्ट में मी एंड रिफ्लेक्सिव में माई सेल्फ. देन वी, दैट इज फर्स्ट पर्सन प्लूरल, आर, अस, आवरसेल्व्स. सेकेंड पर्सन में होता है यू, योर्स, यू, yourself. He, she, it, they. Then his, their, her, him, her, them, himself, herself, themselves. So these are all third person pronoun in nominative or possessive or objective or reflexive cases. So do take a look at these. These tables are given in the grammar books. You must take a look. Just go through those first person, second person, and third person pronouns. That will help you in converting the pronouns. Now, how to apply this sun rule while changing the pronoun? So SON part will be referred to the reporting verb 1, 2, 3 in the reported speech. First person in the reported speech will change according to the subject in the reporting verb. So अगर आपका reported speech में first person है, it will change according to subject. इसके जो माथे पर S लिखा है, that means first person pronoun will change according to subject in the reporting verb. Second person pronoun given in reported speech will change according to object in the reporting verb, and third person pronoun no change. Right now इसको apply कैसे करना है? Let's take few examples and understand it. I've written this sun rule here. You can always write this sun rule in your notebooks as well whenever you are solving or transforming sentences. Ram said to me, I am going. सबसे पहले we have to look for the reported speech. हमारे reported speech का जो subject है, that is I. I is first person. Rule क्या कहता है? First person will change according to subject. So I, हम subject की तरफ जाते हैं. Subject हमारा राम है. अब राम जो है हम थर्ड पर्सन की कैटेगरी में गिनते हैं. इसका प्रोनाउन क्या बनेगा? In subject it will become he. So Ram told me that he was going. अभी हम प्रोनाउन को डील कर रहे हैं, तो हम जो टेंसेस की बात है और ये जो रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब में टोल्ड है चेंज हो गया. आई विल एक्सप्लेन इट लेटर. So to deal with pronoun, if the reported speech has first person, it will change according to subject in the reporting verb. Reporting verb में हमारा subject है राम, तो इसका जो third person pronoun होगा he. So इसलिए subject जो change हो गया he में. You said to Radha, I am studying. Again, reporting, जो reported speech है, we have the subject I, which is first person. First person will change according to subject. And now this time in this sentence, the subject is you. That is second person. So you का जो subject है, वो क्या बन जाएगा? You. You told Radha that you were studying. They said to me, we are playing. We have plural of first person. First person again will change according to subject. Subject में क्या है? They. तो they जो है उस we का बन जाएगा यहाँ subject they. They told me that they were playing. ये example देखिए. I said to him, Ram is a fool. Who said to whom में I फर्स्ट पर्सन है, him यहाँ पर हमारा थर्ड पर्सन है. राम को भी अगर हम थर्ड पर्सन में गिनते हैं तो थर्ड पर्सन में क्या होता है, नो चेंज. रूल के हिसाब से क्या कहता है, नो चेंज. तो अगर नाम है तो नाम ही यूज होगा. अगर यहाँ ही और शी होता तो ही और शी एज इट इज यूज हो जाता. आई टोल्ड हिम दैट राम वॉज फुल. लेट्स टेक अनदर एग्जाम्पल. Aditya said to me, your painting will win you the first prize. Now see here, the subject in the reported speech is second person. Second person will change according to object in the reporting verb. What is the object in the reporting verb here? Me. Me here is the first person ऑब्जेक्ट के फॉर्म में. सो मी का अगर यहाँ देखिए योर पेंटिंग, यहाँ योर पोजेसिव के तौर पे यूज हुआ है, तो योर पेंटिंग का फर्स्ट पर्सन में क्या बन जाएगा, माई पेंटिंग. एंड यू यहाँ पर जो है इट विल चेंज अकॉर्डिंग टू ऑब्जेक्ट मी. तो आदित्य टोल्ड मी दैट माई पेंटिंग वुड विन मी द फर्स्ट प्राइज. अब एक और चीज देखिए, जब मैंने इन्वर्टेड कॉमास हटाया, यहाँ पर वाई का जो योर का जो वाई है that is in capital, but when we are converting it into indirect speech and we are joining it into a single statement, the word which was in capital, the letter which was in capital, it will come into small letter here. So Aditya told me my painting would win me the first prize. Another example, Aditya said to you, your painting will win you the first prize. Your again second person, it will change according to object. अब object में अब हमारे यहाँ पर क्या है, you, that means second person. So second person का possessive your का your ही रह जाएगा. Aditya told you that your painting will win you the first prize. So this way you will bring changes in the pronoun, and for that you must remember this rule, SON rule. SON 1, 2, 3. Subject, object, no change, referring to reporting verb. 1, 2, 3. First person, second person, third person. You have to look for in the reported speech, and reported speech pronoun will change according to this rule. Subject, object, no change. Right? So ये है हमारा how to bring changes in pronoun. नेक्स्ट है चेंज इन वर्ब ऑफ रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. अब रिपोर्टेड स्पीच के वर्ब में कैसे चेंज लाना है. सो इफ द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब इज इन पास्ट टेंस, द वर्ब्स ऑफ रिपोर्टेड स्पीच विल बी चेंज्ड इनटू पास्ट टेंस. अब पास्ट टेंस के जो 4 कैटेगरीज हैं जो हमने टेंसेस में पढ़े थे, उसे ध्यान रखना है एंड उसी को मद्देनजर रखते हमने चेंजेस लाने हैं. एग्जाम्पल देखिए, he said the doctor is in. He said that the doctor was in. अब देखिए टेंस में चेंज हो गया. रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब जो said है वो पास्ट में है. सो said के साथ हमने कंजंक्शन लगाया that, and the doctor चूंकि ये थर्ड पर्सन है, there will be no change. was in, तो is बन गया was. तो कौन से रूल अप्लाई करने हैं फॉर चेंजिंग द वर्ब, ये हम जानेंगे थोड़ी देर में. कुछ एक्सेप्शंस टू द रूल है कि कब हमने अपने स्टेटमेंट्स जो है रिपोर्टेड स्पीच जो है, वी विल नॉट चेंज द वर्ब इन द रिपोर्टेड स्पीच. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, if the reported speech shows universal truth, then even if the reporting verb is in past tense, the tense of the statement will not change in the reported speech. If the reported speech shows habitual fact, so habitual fact को अगर रेफर करता है तब भी रिपोर्टेड स्पीच के टेंस में चेंज नहीं होगा. थर्ड वन, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense, then the reported speech will remain same. उसके भी टेंस में चेंज नहीं लाना है. अब एग्जाम्पल से समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. The nurse said to the patient, health is wealth. The nurse told the patient that health is wealth. अब देखिए health is wealth एक जनरल फैक्ट है. सो इसलिए इसके स्टेटमेंट में जो टेंस है उसमें कोई चेंज नहीं लाया गया है. सो यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ्स में हम कोई चेंज नहीं लेकर आएंगे. अब इसको भी एक बार ध्यान से समझोगे. रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब में जब सिर्फ सब्जेक्ट गिवन होता है बट ऑब्जेक्ट इज नॉट गिवन देयर, सेड को सेड में ही रहने देते हैं, इसे टोल्ड में चेंज नहीं करते हैं। व्हेन देयर इज वन सब्जेक्ट, ऑब्जेक्ट यहाँ नहीं है, दैट मीन्स स्पीकर है बट लिसनर नहीं है। जैसे इस एग्जाम्पल में, द नर्स सेड टू द पेशेंट, नर्स सेड टू चेंज हो गया टोल्ड में, बिकॉज देयर इज अ स्पीकर एंड अ लिसनर, सब्जेक्ट एंड एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज देयर इन द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब। हमारा सेड जो है वो चेंज हो गया टोल्ड में, टोल्ड के साथ टू फॉलो नहीं करता है। सो द नर्स टोल्ड द पेशेंट दैट हेल्थ इज वेल। अब इस एग्जाम्पल को देखें, ही सेज टू मी यू आर वाइज। सेज मतलब ये प्रेजेंट टेंस यूज किया गया है, हमारा रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब पास्ट टेंस में नहीं है। सो दैट वे व्हेन यू आर dealing with the reporting verb which is in present tense, then again you will not bring change in the tense of the statements. यहाँ एक चीज जो है टाइपिंग में चेंज करना भूल गई थी, says to बनेगा tells me, he tells me that I am wise। अब देखिए यहाँ पर मैंने प्रोनाउन में चेंज किया पर टेंस में कोई चेंज नहीं आया है। So in case your reporting verb is in present tense, then there will be no change in the tense of the reported speech. Future tense, Ram will say, Ram will tell me that he is true। इसके भी स्टेटमेंट के टेंस में कोई चेंज नहीं आएगा, ऑल्दो प्रोनाउन विल बी चेंज्ड। सो सेज बिकम टेल्स, विल से बिकम विल टेल, हैज सेड हो वो भी प्रेजेंट का फॉर्म है। सो प्रेजेंट के किसी भी फॉर्म में अगर रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब है और फ्यूचर के किसी फॉर्म में है तो इस बात का ध्यान रखोगे दैट the tense of the reporting verb will not change. Other than that, if the reporting verb is in past tense but the statement is showing a universal truth or habitual fact, then also there will be no change in the statement or tense of the reported speech. Is it clear? I hope यहाँ तक आपको समझ आ गया होगा। इसके साथ साथ आइए देखते हैं कि हम टेंसेस को कैसे चेंज करेंगे, एक एक करके डील करते हैं। Simple present will go change into simple past, that means go, goes becomes went। So simple present simple past में बदलेगा, present continuous tense बनेगा past per continuous tense, right? Present perfect tense becomes past perfect tense, present perfect continuous changes into past perfect continuous, simple past will also change into past perfect, past continuous will change into past perfect continuous, that means was, were will change into had been, then past perfect no change, past perfect continuous also no change। so ये थोड़ा सा आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी इसे याद करने में। अगला आता है शैल विल, जो फ्यूचर टेंस होता है शैल विल वुड में चेंज होगा, इस बात को नोट रखोगे। शैल विल नॉट बी चेंज्ड इनटू शुड, if you change shall into should the meaning changes। so इस बात का ध्यान रखना है, shall और will both will change into would, can, could, may becomes might, must, had to, was और were had been में, क्योंकि अक्सर आप इसको गलती करते हैं इसलिए मैंने दोबारा लिखा है, ये जो हमारा सिंपल पास्ट सॉरी जो पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस होता है was या were ये चेंज हो जाता है had been में, पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस में चला जाता है। सो इस रूल को याद रखना है कि किस तरह से आप टेंसेस में चेंजेस लाओगे। सिंपल प्रेजेंट, सिंपल पास्ट, प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस, बस एक एक अगली टेंस की सीढ़ी पर चढ़ा देना है। प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट, पास्ट परफेक्ट, प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस, सिंपल पास्ट, पास्ट परफेक्ट, पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस, पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस एंड पास्ट परफेक्ट एंड पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूअस में कोई चेंज नहीं होता है। shall, will, would, can, could, may, might, must, had to, was, were, had been। Next है how to bring changes in nearness of time and place। जो adverbs, जो words denote करते हैं nearness of time का, nearness of position का, उनको कैसे change करना है, जैसे here को बनाना है there, now को बनाना है then, this, that, these, those, today, that day, tonight, that night, last night or last week, the previous night or the previous week, yesterday, the previous day, tomorrow, the next day, next week, the following week, ago, before. So आपको इस टेबल को भी याद करना पड़ेगा whenever you want to convert from direct to indirect speech. I hope up to this part the rules are clear to you, and I'm not going to burden you with too many rules today. Let's just stop here today. इतना ही काफी है आज के लिए. So do revise whatever we have read today. Okay.